Why chasing happiness might be making you miserable. Have you ever wondered why happiness feels so hard to hold on to? You get the promotion, the new car, the perfect relationship, but after a while, the joy fades. It's like drinking salt water, temporarily satisfying but ultimately unquenchable. This isn't just your experience. It's a problem that has haunted humanity for centuries. And strangely enough, the more we chase happiness, the more it seems to slip through our fingers. So why is that? Philosophers like the Buddha, Epictetus, and even modern thinkers like Viktor Frankl have all reached similar conclusions. The pursuit of happiness, when it becomes the goal itself, often leads to suffering. Let's break this down. Think about how we define happiness in today's world. It's achievement, it's pleasure, it's Instagram-worthy moments. But these are fleeting states, what the Greeks called hedonia, moments of comfort, not meaning. We've built an entire culture around feeling good, not being whole. But here's the catch. When you anchor your happiness to external things, status, wealth, approval, you give them power over your emotional life. And when those things change, as they inevitably do, your sense of peace collapses. The Stoics understood this deeply. They taught that real contentment comes not from the world but from our relationship with it, not from what happens, but how we respond. Seneca wrote, "A wise man is content with his lot, whatever it may be." That's a radically different message from what we're told today. You deserve more. Manifest your dream life. Never settle. But maybe, just maybe, that's the problem. What if happiness isn't something you chase, but something you cultivate? Quietly, inwardly, patiently. Let's look at the concept of eudaimonia, the kind of flourishing Aristotle spoke of. It's not about momentary pleasure, but living a life of purpose, character, and virtue. It's about doing what is right, not what is easy. And that kind of fulfillment doesn't spike dopamine, but it builds peace. Here's the twist. That path is harder. It requires effort, reflection, sacrifice. And that's why most people avoid it. We don't fear happiness, we fear the work it demands. We want the glow, not the growth. But chasing only the glow is like chasing a shadow. The more you run, the further it gets. So what's the alternative? Accept that life is not meant to feel good all the time. That discomfort is part of the process. That pain, when met with awareness, can lead to clarity. And clarity over time becomes peace. This is why so many ancient philosophies, from Zen to Stoicism, don't talk about being happy. They talk about being present, being still, being in alignment, not a thrill, a state of inner stability. It's not about denying joy. It's about detaching from the illusion that joy should be constant. And once you let go of that illusion, something strange happens. You begin to feel lighter. Not because everything is perfect, but because you stop expecting it to be. In the words of Alan Watts, "The meaning of life is just to be alive. It is so plain and so obvious and so simple, and yet everybody rushes around in a great panic, as if it were necessary to achieve something beyond themselves." So if you've been chasing happiness and finding only exhaustion, maybe it's time to stop running. Not because the chase is impossible, but because the stillness you're running from might hold exactly what you've been seeking.